Out here, machines don't follow rules. They bend them and somehow walk away in one piece. Skill, chaos, and a little luck collide in ways your brain swears shouldn't work. This is the edge of the impossible, and you're about to step right into it. This pilot isn't dropping supplies. He's dropping the guy who is the supplies. The logger lands, dusts it off, and goes, "All right, let's make this forest a little lighter today." No drama, no hesitation. Just pure pro-level calm before the chainsaw sings. I get a little nervous watching that splitter fly like that. But hey, the guy's got rhythm, and all 10 fingers. Keeping those hands far from the sharp end? Yeah, that's the smartest move you can make around a machine this quick. Okay, that branch just negotiated with the power line, and the power line said absolutely not. This guy is insanely lucky. He just walked away from a free 13 to 200 volt upgrade that nobody should ever try. Wow, that's some next level backyard engineering. Turning an old pallet rack into a cutting station? That's the kind of brainwave you don't see every day. Add a roller bed and a chainsaw, and suddenly the whole thing feels like a mini production line. Simple but ridiculously effective. Deep in the woods, this rescue mission is on a whole different level. They're using a live steam engine, yes, an actual tiny steam locomotive, to haul a fallen giant. And somehow this little machine pulls with the confidence of something 10 times its size. It's weirdly beautiful, and honestly, kind of hypnotic. This hollow redwood is basically the final boss of tree cutting. With the whole center gone, predicting where it'll fall is more art than science. Only someone with real miles on the saw would walk away from a stump like this in one piece. And yeah, that last moment, pure oh no energy. With 700 plus horsepower, this Galatrax 800 is basically a land-eating monster. It chews through wood like it's breakfast, but I keep wondering, how do those teeth feel when they meet a hidden rock? Probably not great. This might be the most satisfying move of the day. He's using the bore cut technique. High stress, but insanely safe when done right. Instead of slicing straight through, you punch the bar in to build a solid hinge so the tree drops clean, without splitting or kicking back at you. Smart, calm, textbook stuff. The Suriname rainforest is basically the final exam for heavy equipment. If a truck can survive this mud, it can survive anywhere. Every rotation of those wheels is a battle, a slow-motion argument with gravity, weight, and tropical chaos. Only the toughest machines make it out in one piece. The mountains of Durango do not play around. Hauling a full load out of Tamarula means threading a needle through cliffs and loose rock. Beautiful views, sure, but every corner is a reminder that these roads have zero mercy. For heavy machines, this isn't a route, it's a non-stop fistfight. This setup is seriously impressive. A 700 horsepower chipper that can swallow 800 millimeter logs and spit out nearly 40 tons of chips per hour. That says a lot about human ingenuity. The lifting, rotating cabin and the crane working in perfect sync show exactly what we're always chasing. Control, efficiency, and pure mastery of the job. At the Samuel Show, this setup is basically old-school engineering flexing. The saw is tuned so well it cuts thick timber like it's slicing warm bread. No drama, no struggle, just brrr, and the log gives up. The appetite on this chipper is wild. It sees a whole tree and goes, yeah, lunch. That turbo spool sound, instant reminder that this thing runs on pure angry horsepower. No hesitation, no chewing, just burp and the log disappears. At first glance, you'd swear this thing was built just for show. But then it starts working, and suddenly the homemade splitter is acting like it's the easiest job on the planet. It's kind of hilarious how something this simple ends up being this reliable. Makes you look twice, doesn't it?
Yep.
Cheaper than renting a stump grinder, but the risk to that rear window definitely adds extra motivation to get it right on the first try.
Keep on. There it comes. Pull it out.
This logging truck deserves some respect. Climbing a mountain with a full load is one thing, but getting down safely is a whole different boss fight. Those brakes aren't just working, they're negotiating for their lives. Watching a setup like this handle the slope really shows how much engineering goes into simple logging trucks. When a tree chooses your car as its landing spot, there's only one solution: call the chainsaws. Piece by piece, they cut the weight off the roof, hoping the van survives this unexpected forest inspection. On the slippery slope, the dozer moves ahead and uses its own weight to anchor the loaded log truck in place. A tense moment where skill and steady nerves make all the difference. Working this high up takes nerves of steel. He cuts each section clean, then drops it right where it's supposed to land. No ropes, no fancy setup, just skill. And the kind of confidence you only get from doing this every single day. In the burned forest, the massive sequoia still towered, until the precise cuts began, each slice carved into the thick trunk, making it tremble and slowly lean. When it finally crashed to the ground, the whole scene fell silent. Powerful, clean, and unmistakably final. Meet this pair of draft horses, true living machines in the harsh winter cold. Even at minus 34 degrees Celsius, they tirelessly pull a nearly 2-ton load of timber through deep snow. Every step is proof of their strength, endurance, and perfect coordination. Pure horsepower in its most original form, without any machinery. the snowy field, the lone worker moves with steady confidence. After finishing the main cut, he drives in the wedges to guide the fall, each strike firm and precise. The massive tree trembles, then tips exactly as intended. A clean and satisfying drop.